Well. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl, Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Here on Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. If you're here on my YouTube or if you're on my Facebook page, Keena's Corner Podcast, please give me a like, a share, subscribe. If you're here, comment, of course. I'll acknowledge that. If you comment while I'm talking, on the topic, of course, I'll acknowledge you at some point. Please do that for me. When you engage with my content, when you like, when you share, when you subscribe, share it with a friend. That's how Facebook and that's how YouTube is gonna know that you enjoy my content. So if you would do that for me, I'd appreciate it. Before I jump in this episode tonight, for anybody that's coming or anybody that may be watching right now and I don't know you're here, if there are any Florida peeps here, and you were affected by this, of course, Hurricane Milton. I send my prayers and hugs and, just sincere thoughts, especially if you're affected in the way of like losing someone. Because I think at the last I've read, the update I heard, I think there were about between 10 to 12 confirmed deaths. So um, I do want to send my condolences and prayers to anybody who's been affected by this hurricane, even if you're not in Florida or, different parts of Florida. If you've lost any property, anything that's essential that you need, even your power, because that's essential. We all need electricity, stuff like that. So I did want to get on here and let you know in Mississippi, we're praying for you. We next door. If anybody comes along and we can help in any kind of way, please reach out to me and let me know. I have a women's group on Facebook. If you want to jump in there, and we have some resources that we can try to help you with, right? So I did want to start by saying that. Hey, Yon, look at you, stay the whole video. J boy, what up, my guy? You ain't even spell it right. You supposed to been said Kinter. You ain't even got it right. But I appreciate y'all for coming. I do thank you for coming. Sipping me a little wine before I jump into this episode. Again, thank y'all so much for coming. So this topic tonight, or this particular topic, I got to stop saying tonight because I ain't no telling when people coming back and listening to these episodes on the podcast sites. But this particular episode, I saw this a couple of weeks ago. It was a topic, like it was discussion that someone was having on social media on Facebook, and I decided to give my input on this particular discussion. So, in a relationship, do you think it's better to be secretive or private? Is the question. In a relationship, do you think it's better to be secretive or private, right? For me, I say a little of both. And of course, over the course of this, we're going to talk about it, why I feel that way. So let's jump in.
Secrecy or privacy in a relationship? I'll start off by saying that first, there is a difference between privacy and secrecy. This is very interesting because I've said this for a long time, and I actually got the chance to talk about it on this platform. So there is a huge difference between privacy and secrecy. Privacy is merely you having a part of your life, some information about yourself, something that you keep to yourself, that only you know about, that people don't know about. That's all privacy is. And please know this, I'm gonna jump in with a nice little fact. Know that what people don't know about, they cannot comment on, they cannot hurt, they can't invade in it, they can't attempt to destroy it, they can't speak on it, they can't gossip about it, they can't give their unwanted opinions or advice that you didn't even ask for, unsolicited advice. They can't stick their nose in your business, pretty much. What people don't know, though, right? What people don't know, they can't invade on, they can't speak on. Most importantly, they cannot impact what they don't know. That's a word. Did you hear me? That is a word. Secrecy, on the other hand, y'all, is you intentionally holding back information from somebody. We've talked about intent or intentionally, that word, many episodes, because intent, you meant to do it. It was a purposeful thing. You meant to do it, right? That's the difference between privacy and secrecy or secret, right? So, secrecy, I'll say that if it's amongst like a couple, if it's you and somebody else, right? I'll say if it's amongst the two of you, if somebody got a secret, baby, you need to be asking questions. You need to be trying to find out what the secret is and why do they have secrets, right? Because remember, a secret is somebody purposely, intentionally holding something back from you. I feel that like if you know that you hold in a secret that has the ability to hurt your partner, I think you need to be revealing it. That's just how I feel though. Here on King's Corner. If you holding or have some type of secret that could hurt your partner, then yes, I do feel you need to be revealing it. That's how I feel though. If you know you're doing something secretive and it would hurt your partner, reconsider. Reconsider. Because if you know you don't want it done to you, you don't do it to nobody else. Honesty is always the best policy. Though many people don't really live by that, honesty is the best policy. And you being sneaky and secretive, y'all, it's okay for you to be single. It's okay for you to be single, right? If you are holding something like some type of secret that like it puts you in a place of fear, like you don't want to tell it. You scared to tell it, right? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something you feel like if you tell it to your partner, they're gonna leave. That's not privacy either. That's a secret. A good example, secret accounts. And that's like secret bank accounts, that's secret social media accounts, etc. You put it where you needed to go. Another example is like you secretly conversing with somebody, you having a conversation with somebody and your partner don't know about it. That's a secret, right? I don't care how you go about it, social media, text, a phone call, whatever you do, you're secretly doing it though. Yes, you can say that that's innocent, but for me, if it were truly innocent, then why would you feel the need to hide it? Ooh, facts, right? So I do feel that things, you know what I'm saying, things you did in your past and your younger days, when quote that, quote unquote, your younger days, right? And there are some things you did in your younger days you probably just don't want nobody to know. Now I get that, I understand that. Like if you're in a relationship or a marriage and like if you cheated or something, like on your partner at any time, you ain't gonna be able to rest anyway. So that's a secret that you ain't gonna be able to rest about. You might as well go ahead and reveal that too. It's a secret. That's not privacy, right? I feel that your partner deserves a chance to to know what you did and to respond to it. You stepped out, you made that selfish decision, right? And I feel that they should be able to act accordingly in whatever way that they feel, right? So what I meant about, not revealing everything, especially back in your younger days, I get that. What I mean is like back maybe in your college days, we were young and dumb. And, you know, back in your college days, if you had like a nice little kinky night and you did some things that you kind of ashamed of now, you said you'll never tell it, right? Maybe if you had two people in the room, which you had a threesome or something like that, right? I could see how you wouldn't want to mention it. I could see how that be one of the things that you take to your grave with you. I get that, right? Especially if you have like a partner who's not into those type things. You know what I'm saying? They more like conservative. They don't care for things like that. I can see how you would want to keep that to yourself, right? But if you're ashamed of revealing it, y'all, you're hiding it, right? If you are ashamed of revealing something, then you are hiding it. Like, or if you knew that whoever you're with, your partner, your mate, will be upset, that's a secret. I don't think there should be secrets in relationships, right? I don't. Unless it's like a good secret. You trying to surprise your girlfriend to propose. It's completely different. You trying to surprise your boyfriend to buy him something nice that he been wanting, or your husband, right? But I don't agree with secrets in a relationship. So you got to ask yourself, are you holding anything that might hurt your partner if they found out? Good question to ask. Privacy is privacy is completely different, y'all, and it's important that even like when you're in a committed relationship, a committed marriage, right, that you have it. Even in a relationship, even if you live with somebody, privacy in a relationship um really looks like y'all taking time apart to be alone, like just to be by yourself, to keep discovering you. Don't lose yourself. It's him hanging out with the guys and you hanging out with your girls, right? Is you leaving him alone while he watched the game. Leave him be. Don't disturb that man while he watching sports. That's what privacy is. It's a spa day for us ladies, for you to go do something. Just focus on yourself. By yourself. Is you having a life and friends outside of your marriage, your connection, your relationship, whatever it is. You clinging to somebody, that ain't the way, y'all. I've been there. I can tell you about it. If you cling to somebody, baby, you're gonna smother them. And if you smothering somebody, of course they're gonna feel like they don't have privacy. When you start smothering somebody, you're gonna start depending on them, and you're gonna start feeling like you're gonna start depending on them rather, and you're gonna depend on them for everything, even your happiness. And what did we learn? Many, many episodes. Nobody else is responsible for your happiness but you, right? You need a life outside of your partner, right? So the privacy is going out alone and enjoying that nice big juicy steak alone by yourself, right? Just having a glass of wine like I'm doing right now while I'm doing this episode. A nice glass of wine, by myself, right? I can kind of focus on myself. I ain't worried about nothing else right now. That's what it is, y'all. There's no harm in you having an outside life outside of your partner, your homegirls, his homeboys, right? As long as there's trust and no secrets being kept. Catch that, right? Because in order for trust to be there, y'all, secrets cannot dwell in your relationship or in your marriage. They cannot. Hope you caught that one. In order for trust to be there in your relationship or your marriage, secrets cannot dwell there. No secrets, right? Because if you don't trust this person, then guess what? What I just said, you're going to be clingy. You're going to, everywhere they go, you're going to want to be there. That's unhealthy, right? That's very unhealthy. Having friends and hobbies, y'all, outside of like your partner, your spouse is just essential. That's essential. You got to have it. Period. Privacy and the commitment, is not you revealing every little thing. Like you telling every little thing. You tell everything, hell, you ain't gonna even know who you are anymore. You're not gonna know who you are because you done told every single thing about yourself. It's not that what you should reveal, I believe. What should you reveal to your partner? I think it's anything that could affect them. Think about that for a second. Anything that could affect them is I think that's what you should reveal. If it's finances, reveal it. That affects them, right? If they found out anything, right, and they will be upset about it, tell them, reveal it, right? If they have to make any decisions, like because somebody cheated, right, they should be told the truth and given that chance to make that decision whether they want to stay or not. That's how I feel. That affects them, right? It does. It's gonna affect you too until you tell it, and probably when you tell it. Maybe it's something that hurt you, like you know what I'm saying. Something back in your childhood could be a past trauma, something like that. Something that affects them again. And what I mean is something that affected you in your childhood. If I tell you, just an example, I just didn't receive a lot of love when I was little. So, I always thought that people would leave me and nobody really loved me. So I'm telling you that I've never really received, proper love, or I never thought that anybody loved me. Well, that does affect my partner if I'm with someone, because he may figure out that I need a little bit of reassurance, or he may figure out why I seem like I'm so hard, and, you know, and things like that. So that does affect him. Those are things I feel like you should be telling, right? Anything that would affect them, period. Now, to the big question. The big question. When it comes to outsiders, y'all, should privacy and secrecy be a thing? Absolutely, positively, yes. Again, when it comes to outsiders, people outside your commitment, your relationship, marriage, should privacy and secrecy be a thing? Absolutely, positively, yes. Absolutely, right? Earlier, I said that what people don't know about, they cannot speak on, they can't gossip about, they cannot slander, they can't try to destroy, they can't invade, they can't comment on it, they can't stick their nose in your business. They can't do that if they don't know it. Ooh, that's a word. That's a word, y'all. That's a word. So yes, privacy should exist to the outside world. One thing I always say is that, like, you may see, if I'm with somebody, you may see pictures of me and him together, me and whoever together, right? You're gonna see pictures of us out together, or you'll see us out in public together. You'll see pictures of us on social media. But one thing, when it comes to privacy in a relationship or marriage, you will never know what goes on between us. That's the motto that you gotta have, right? That's a word. You can't post your business on social media, y'all, and get mad when people jump in and when people take sides, when people give these opinions that you didn't ask for necessarily, right? They're gonna take sides, baby. You post it, people are gonna gossip about it. They're gonna voice their opinions. They're gonna take sides. Family take sides too. They're gonna take sides, but you put it out there, right? What goes on between you and your partner should stay there. It should be kept there, right? Your friends or family don't need to know either, because like I just said, they take sides too, right? So I do want to say that you've seen what people, mostly guys, like, I've seen this before. Mostly guys, not all guys, but mostly see this with guys. They'll tell a woman something like, they can't post, I can't post you, or I just don't like people in my business and stuff like that. I get that. I do get it. But does he really mean that, or is he hiding something? Think about this the next time somebody tell you that. Do you think he really means it, or is he hiding something from you, or hiding you, right? Usually somebody, y'all, like, who doesn't want you seen, right? They're hiding something. And don't let nobody hide you like an Easter egg, because you're not that. You're not that, right? Some people say, like, if you post your partner, y'all, and you seem happy, somebody else gonna want, come along and want to know if he'll do the same things for them, and they'll take your man and stuff like that. Well, baby, for me, baby, give it your best shot. Give it your best shot. If you can come along over social media and take my man, baby, have that. I'm not finna argue with you over it. I'm gonna let you have it, because if you can come along that easily and take something that belonged to me, it was never mine to begin with. Right? People also say, like, when you start posting your mate, it's gonna ruin things, things gonna go downhill, it's gonna start to sour your relationship and stuff like that. I already kind of talked about this before. It's not social media, baby. It's just the two people in it. If you let social media or outsiders destroy, like, what you have, your connection, your relationship, your marriage, it probably wasn't even built on a strong foundation anyway. Period. Don't let nobody keep you a secret. Period. Do not let nobody keep you a secret, but definitely have privacy between the two of you. There's a difference. There's a difference. Don't let nobody keep you a secret, but between the two of you, there needs to be privacy. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying, right? The world don't need to know, baby, what y'all going through, what you got going on in your household, the arguments y'all had last night and all that. The world does not need to know that. Period. Right? That is why you keep your relationship private without letting someone keep you a secret. Word. Like, and I know us as women, like, if we honest with ourselves, women like to be shown off. We do. We like to be shown off. Like, if a man don't post you every now and then, just post a picture of the woman that he with or in love with, you're gonna start to wonder why. You're gonna start to wonder why, right? You gonna start feeling like, after so long, this man ain't never posted me. He keep telling me that, he don't like people in his business, but he ain't never posted me. So at some point you're gonna start thinking like, I wonder, is he trying to keep somebody else happy, or he don't want to make nobody else mad? That's gonna start playing in your head. That is a red flag at some point, y'all. If he or she cannot acknowledge the fact that they are with you, like in a commitment with you, that is a red flag. Period. Right? Get down to his true intentions and find out, like, why he can't post you, and make sure you ain't nobody Easter egg. Because again, don't let this man hide you like an Easter egg. You're not that. Privacy is not secrecy, y'all. Folks can know you with somebody, baby. They simply don't need to know what goes on in between you. Period. By having privacy in a relationship, y'all, all you're doing literally is keeping away people's opinions. People's opinions. And ain't nobody got time from opinions from an outsider, just period. From like nobody who ain't doing anything for you, why would you need their opinion? They ain't doing nothing for you or your household. Period, y'all. Privacy deals with between you and your partner, right? Your intimate life. Don't reveal that. Your intimate life. You missed a nasty time. Any traumas or past issues that two of you like have talked about, period. The personal things that you share, you felt like I never tell nobody this, but you felt comfortable enough to tell you. Vice versa, they felt comfortable enough to tell you. That's the privacy. Those are things you don't reveal. Their insecurities, those are things that you don't reveal, right? They shared it with you, you share it with them. Those are the secrets or the privacy that you have between each other that you do not reveal, right? Keep your connection sacred and don't share things like that. That's the privacy between the two of you. These things ain't nobody business, bro. So don't take it upon yourself to, involve other people by spreading it. I know sometimes I know sometimes us as women, we like to vent. We'll vent, and sometimes we do it right on social media, but that ain't the way either, y'all. Because what you're gonna get is a bunch of opinions, unsolicited advice. You're gonna get people who taking sides and people who gossiping, people who screenshotting it and send it to other people. People are not laughing with you; they're laughing at you, y'all. When you have no privacy, there is nothing sacred for you and your partner to have alone between the two of you. Is my main point, right? So until them outsiders, baby, they help you do something in your household. They help you take care of your man or woman, help you take care of them kids, help pay your bills. Freak or if you keep them folks out your business. Outsiders' opinions matter none. It ain't their business. Relationships can be private without someone being a secret. Point blank, big period, right? So keep your relationship or your marriage private without making your partner a secret. There's a difference between privacy and secrecy, y'all. Yes, people may know you're in a relationship, an engagement, or a commitment, or marriage from all the pictures that they see you post, but they should never know what goes on between the two of you. Period. They know y'all together. Everybody know y'all together, right? They see the pictures. They see y'all out in public. But the thing is, they should never know what y'all got going on between the two of you. Facts, 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 facts. And I'm done. Are y'all here? Y'all here? Hello? Are y'all here? Y'all ain't talking to me tonight. Excuse me. Oh, she's still here. Okay, 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 okay. You enjoyed the episode? Oh, I hit my teeth. You heard that? Click, click. Hmm. Ain't nobody really in here talking. I know. I clicked my teeth, J board. Did y'all enjoy the episode? Okay. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for coming. I got my contact. I got some contacts in tonight, y'all, so I can see. Cause I've been struggling last week, man. But I'm getting some new glasses next week too. I plan on it. They cute too. They are very cute. And I told when I was in there, I said, look, I need some. I'm gonna need some bigger frames because I got a big face. I can't put no these little bit on my eyes. I gotta get some to accommodate my face, to complement my face rather. Well, I appreciate. I don't. It don't look like many people came on YouTube or on Facebook because I hadn't seen a comment. But that's all right though, because I'm keep on trucking regardless. I appreciate y'all for coming. I do thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming. That's it for tonight. That's it for tonight. Again, though, praying for anyone in the path of Hurricane Milton. Praying for that. Like I said, last update I saw, I think it was 10 to 12. The death toll was 10 to 12, and that's tragic. But we're praying Floridians. We're praying for everybody, and then people that's lost any property or anything that they need, anything essential, even power. It's I know that's rough. I can imagine. So praying for them, y'all. Again, thank y'all so much for coming. Right, even for anybody coming at a later date, thank you so much for supporting me. So that's it for tonight, y'all. Before I get out of here, please, I wanted to ask that each of y'all go follow Kenneth's Corner Podcast page on Facebook. If you have not subscribed and you would like to, I'd appreciate that. I'm also available, of course, y'all know Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Overcast. It's a bunch of them. If you can't find me, or if you ever can't make these live videos, you literally can Google me and something will pop up for you to find. You can just listen to a podcast. So please do that for me. Thank y'all so much for tuning into season 5, episode 4. Season 5, episode 4, I believe. It's episode 44 in total. I hope you enjoyed tonight as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I love y'all so much, and I thank you so, so much for sincerely being here in my corner. I'm out. Signing out. Again, I love you. Y'all have a blessed one, and I'll talk to you next week. Mwah.